Hello, everybody. This is Children's Nature Retreat Foundation. Children's Nature Retreat Foundation is in Alpine, California, and it's a petting zoo with a lot of exotic animals as well. Now, they have, horses, ponies, donkeys, zebras, ostriches, different types of chicken, different types of horses, really like the type of horses that you haven't seen, like you don't see it on the in a zoo or in a horse race or anything. Special type of horses, and they also have certain types of birds and eggs of different birds. In addition to the chickens, they have all kinds of beautiful, rare types of roosters. And the most exciting is they have goats and sheep and you name it. And they let them loose and they let you see, they let you feed them. It's such an exciting and adventurous experience for your children. And for adults, actually, for that matter. I mean, it's not only for children. And all these animals are either rescued or endangered or, So this is like more like a humane society type of thing, helping the animals. Some were like injured animals that were rescued. Some were the animals that were abused. Some that were endangered or, So all kinds of humanitarian help are provided for these animals. Now, when we went there, we had to call for an appointment. So you have to make sure you call them. I'm going to leave their phone number and website link address at the description of this video. But you can call them and set up an appointment or go by their business hours. Basically, they're open during the day. I'm not exactly sure what their business hours are, but they are open during the day. Based on what I found on Google, I mean, Google's not always 100% accurate, but based on what I found on their Google page, it says they're open 10 a.m. Every morning and close at 5 p.m. On Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They're closed Monday and Tuesday. Now, this is based on what I found on Google, but it's better to call them and find out for sure to see what the current schedule is. Now, they provide with hay and all kinds of food to feed the animals, and you get the experience you get in this place is not what you get in a zoo. Because in a zoo, you're not one-to-one close to the animal. Animals are far away, and you're basically looking at them from 20, 30 feet away. But here you could literally feed exotic animals. I mean, you might be able to feed goats in the petting zoo, but I can't believe you're able to feed ostriches in a petting zoo. There aren't any ostriches. All the ostriches are behind bars. I mean, behind cages and whatnot. They're inaccessible to you to feed them. Here, you could literally see the cows, bighorn cows. You can touch their horns. Of course, from the fence. I mean, you cannot be inside it. It's too dangerous for you to be inside. But you could touch the horns. You could pet them. You could reach out and touch their skin. So it's a great experience for your children. This place is not too far from San Diego. It's about maybe 30 minutes from downtown. maybe a little more than 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes from downtown, because it was 30 minutes from La Mesa. So, and it's in Alpine. And I'm going to leave their address, like I said, in the description, and as well as their link to their website. I'm going to leave it in the description. Parking is available there. When you go there, you can get nice parking, and it's a good walk. Also, you'll be walking for a mile or two if you were able to see everything. So here are eggs of different birds. This is an ostrich egg. The rest are like pigeon eggs, and we have chicken eggs. So from the biggest, largest to the smallest, all types of eggs are there. These are the barns of different creatures. They have like wild boars. They have pigs. They have sheep, cows, goats, you name it. All kinds of exotic and rare animals are also housed in this place. Now, these are some goats, as you can see. A whole bunch of happy goats. These animals are not abused or being worked on. They're not being worked on. They're only there to enjoy life. And, they were rescued, like I said. And the conditions in which these animals are excellent. Excellent conditions. That's my little daughter. That was my mom. This is my little Sonia. And my wife. We actually enjoyed it. All of us really enjoyed this place, and I highly recommend it to friends and neighbors. And the staff is pretty friendly. The staff is very, very friendly. Let's see what we have here. You could roam around and check out everything. They have a feeding period, like when they feed the animals, and they all run and come and eat. And the staff, they have that little golf cart right there. They make the goats chase the golf cart, and all the goats will run after the golf cart because they have hay inside it. And then they just feed them. And they let them roam freely in different areas, and then at night, see right now, they let the goats free because they're feeding the goats. Some goats come and start feeding off of the grass, naturally grown grass, or sprinkle right next to the grass that were planted there for the park. They start feeding on those. See, you can pet them, and they're not afraid of humans because they're used to. People are very kind. All the kids who come here and the staff members, all very friendly environment, very positive attitude, friendly environment. And now we went there a year or so ago. This video is a year old, but when they didn't have this coronavirus situation. So now I'm not sure what their schedule is because of the virus outbreak and the social distancing and whatnot. So you might want to call and find out, because all this was before the virus outbreak. Now that's it. We have an ostrich. Now ostriches are not something that you see every day, at least not this close. You could literally touch the feathers here. See, the feathers are sticking out of the fence. You could touch the feathers. Now I don't recommend doing that, but you could, because after all, they're dangerous animals. I mean, they could bite you. But yeah, we did. I don't know if we were allowed to, but we did touch the animal. It doesn't say anything, do not touch the animal or anything like that. I guess they want people to pet them, but there wasn't a sign saying otherwise. Now this ostrich is probably, I don't know what exactly that movement means. That's, moving the wings like that, but it's probably asking for food or something. You see the leg muscles, they are so strong. The ostrich legs are huge leg muscles. And they, when they stand up straight, the height of their head is higher than any human being. I mean, they could be 10, 12, 11 feet tall. And they have multiple ostriches, it's not just one. As you can see, there are some other ostriches standing in a faraway distance. Those green bins are where they put ostrich food. Now this ostrich has sat down. And this one is standing up, begging for food. And there is my little daughter. So let's see what's happening here. Looks like there's some kind of a bird show. Look at that. Look at that.
Hey, you see, I told you that I would bring him
Oh
out.
my God.
You want to hold him? Ooh, he's gonna love that. He loves everything that is shiny. Hey, look. Oh my gosh, it's shiny.
She's a baby, huh?
Yes, his name is Kiwi. He's 10 months old.
They get like really big, right?
No, he's actually a mini toucan, so he's not gonna get big. Not as a regular toucan.
But they will have like much larger tails, right?
Yes, his tail is growing.
Yeah.
Now, did you want your sweatshirt?
He's like 10 months old.
And how long they live?
A long time. 4 years, I think.
4 years?
40.
40. Yeah. And when you said 4, I was like, that's not long.
What is this bird called?
It's a mini toucan.
Me too. I think it's the one in the like rainforest in Australia.
Yes, it's in. They are from
Amazon, right? Amazon rainforest. Or Madagascar?
No. It's a South American country.
Brazil. Brazil, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Brazil, yeah.
And they hop.
They don't actually fly. They just hop.
They fly a little bit, but they hop.
Just like roadrunners.
Mm-hmm.
They could fly if they wanted to. Interesting. Look at that beak. Probably that beak is that big to break Brazilian nuts.
Ah, look at that.
Look at that.
I know.
Look at that.
There. I'm gonna say hi to the baby. This is Neo. This is the baby alpaca. Hey, Neo.
And you can even feed the llamas if you want to. See, the chickens are roaming freely. They're not even in cages. These are roosters. They're special kind of roosters. Now that's a cow. Obviously you knew that was a cow. Let's see. What else do they have? I guess they're feeding those llamas there. People are going to check it out. Now it's the ostrich feeding time. See? All these ostriches are eating. My wife is all excited. Now, notice as people walk through these corridors or, walk footpaths, the ostriches approach, they come and they reach out to you to see if you have anything to feed them. And it's amazing that they are also eating some kind of a grass. This is the type of grass they're eating. Right now they're full, so they're not eating any. But this is the ostrich. I was under the impression that they're probably gonna eat some kind of nuts or something, but no. They're eating the standard, grass. And people here, they're so nice and friendly and generous that they actually gave you the bird feed and cow feed and all that. And in the zoo and most places, you have to buy animal feed. Here, they'll just hand it to you. At least they did at that time. I'm not sure if they could still afford to do that. But yeah, back then they would just give it to you. Now look at these cows. This is amazing. I've seen cows before, but nothing with horns this big ever in my life. You have to experience it and look at it firsthand to realize the magnitude, the size of these horns. I mean, they are huge. They are big, and they're so wide. They're like I believe these are Texas Bighorn cows or bulls. I'm sorry, they're not cows. They're bulls. Obviously, they have big horns. They're Bighorn bulls, and I don't know. I mean, the last thing you want is to get hit with one of these horns. They are huge, heavy, and extremely powerful. There comes another animal. Wonder what that is. Let me reach to see if I can touch the horn. Let me see if I can touch that horn. Oh my god, that horn. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That thing is huge. Oh my god, look at that. They're as big as like elephant tusk. They are huge. I've never touched a bull's horn ever. Look at that. Yeah, there comes the zebra. Now the zebras are so friendly with these bulls that they're like I don't understand. They don't. I thought the zebra would kick the bulls and the bulls would probably, hit the zebra with a horn. But no, they're very friendly. They're hanging out together, eating together. Look. The zebra just passed underneath its neck. Didn't say anything. There comes the zebra again. Now see, his horns are itching, and it's playing with the zebra, like kind of using zebra's body as an itching device, scratching device. There comes the zebra again. They have animal feed all over, so you can go and grab animal feed and feed these animals without a problem. Now she's feeding the zebra. This is a different zebra that she's feeding. She wants the zebra to come on this side closer to the camera, but the zebra doesn't want to. So I have to go closer there. And those are the bulls and cows eating there. There you go. Finally, the ostrich is eating. The ostriches weren't eating. They were like just checking out the grass and what they weren't eating. Did you see how high it reaches? It reaches above the fence. Look at that.
Oh, no, I'll just get myself.
Oh my god, the zebra is running together with my daughter. Look at that. The zebra is running together. And look at this chicken. Look at these chickens. These are not your ordinary chicken. Look at their feet. Look how thick and furry the feet are. They're not your everyday chicken. They're special type of chicken. Very rare kind. I'm sure they're also very expensive kind. Now these chickens are not roaming free. They're inside the cage because they're rare and they could get hurt and all that. Look at those stallion. Look at these horses. See, all this is for, guests or customers to come and visitors, I should say, for visitors to come and feed the animals with. So they allow you to experience firsthand how it feels like to feed the animals. They have different types of horses. They have some of those rare horses that have a lot of hair on their legs. They have that kind, and then they have this kind. Now, these horses are not for people to ride on, because the owner told me that they don't want to work these horses. They want them to have a natural, relaxed life. And see, that's the golf cart I was talking about, that they're bringing hay for the animals to eat. They have a nice picnic area. They have shaded areas where you could sit if the sun is too hot. And it's a pretty leveled park, So it's not like too much uphill, downhill, which means if you even have a wheelchair, you could probably go there with ease. I'm sure there might be some areas inaccessible to wheelchair, but mostly they are fully easily accessible. So this is what it is. I hope you loved it, you liked it. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.